If you have not been to a volleyball game, it was truly amazing. And for your also Girls Gateway Conference champions, your varsity volleyball team. And now we have Coach Curley and Coach Carter up here to talk about the season.
I will try and make this quick. I know we all would like to go home. All right. This year was about earning everything. In summer conditioning, we saw a lot of talent. I said that we were going to win a district championship. This is like July, August. It wasn't a joke, it was a fact. Even if I was a little bit delusional in my head for saying it so proudly. At the first day of tryouts, we had around 40 athletes walking to our gym, fighting for 12 spots. I think that we knew then that the Wolfson volleyball was changing, and we increased that roster count to 14 because there was just too much talent, too much fire, and too much potential to let that slip away. We pulled up 7 freshmen, not just to fill up jerseys. They stepped in and they won 4 of our 6 starting positions. Our team was fearless from the start. They dared to try, and they had a lot of success this season. All season long, we carried a motto that these girls probably are cringing at, but respect all, fear none, and dominate. That motto became our identity. We respected every opponent. We feared absolutely nobody. And we stepped onto the court determined not just to play, but to dominate. As coaches, we challenged this team to earn everything and to make every opponent earn the same exact thing. Earn the point, earn the set, earn the win. And if the match needed 5 sets, we were willing to go to 5-2. We weren't here for shortcuts or cheap points. We were here to fight because that's what it would take to break the barriers. Mentally, these girls were pushed harder than they may ever have been, not out of pressure, but out of purpose, out of belief and out of respect for that they were capable of achieving. And look what they achieved. For the first time in 2 decades, Wolfson has won the Gateway Conference Championship. In an away win against Fletcher, holding a tough team at a match point for 8 points. That was our win, and it was very successful and probably our biggest energetic win. We had 3 Gateway All-Conference awards this year: Trinity Pearson, Monica Vita, May Abernathy. For the first time in 10 years, we brought home the district championship and got to claim some revenge for our turners against Bowles. We made it to the Sweet 16, you can definitely clap. We made it to the Sweet 16, putting Wolfson volleyball back on the state map where it belongs. And yes, the way our season ended left a sting and a mark, and a memory that none of us will forget. But it's important to remember that pain does not define you, it fuels you. And this season wasn't our peak, it was a beginning and a declaration, a statement to Florida that Wolfson volleyball is back, and we are hungry. Hungry for more banners, hungry for more hardware, and hungry to finish the story that we started. Next year's goals isn't a surprise, and we plan to fight even harder for it. To the families and fans that are here tonight and that support us throughout the season, thank you for believing in this journey and for your incredible support. To my girls, thank you for earning every moment of this historic season and for proving that the future of Wolfson volleyball is brighter than ever. To my seniors, thank you for giving it your all and pushing past your comfort zone. My players are going to crimp, and I'm all right with that. We are Wolfson volleyball. We respect all, we fear none, and we can't wait to keep dominating. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. So these young ladies are, 7 freshmen and 1 sophomore receiving their letter for their first year on the volleyball team. Delaney Coleman, Tiana James, Monica Minna, Shannon Partney, Avery Porter, Carter Rao, Bethany Stevens, and Zoe Williams. And our returning ladies that will be receiving their service bar to go with their letter they already have: Emma May Abernathy, Nyla Armstrong, Chloe Hensley, Kimber Lehman, Sophia Pashawami, Trinity Pearson, trophy. I love it.
The first athlete that I would like to honor is someone who has made an unbelievable impact, and she's only a freshman. From the day that she stepped into our gym, I saw something different in her. Strength, confidence, determination, and a smile that could lift an entire room, even on the hard days. She learned one of the toughest lessons an athlete can learn, and it's how to get over herself for the greater good of the team and for some other accomplishment. She grew mentally, she grew physically. On days we didn't have practice, she was doing strength workouts and skill reps on her own, not because she had to, but because she wanted to be better. If you needed a laugh, you went to her. If you needed someone to flip the competitive switch and lock in, you went to her or told her to calm down. And when we needed consistency most, she was always there. In just 21 games, she recorded over 300 digs with only 36 errors, a number most players don't reach until junior year. She also touched the ball over 300 times with 300 receptions and only 37 errors as a freshman. As a coach, I'm so excited for the next 3 years. She is coachable, she is passionate, she is only just beginning her journey. We are so proud of the player she's becoming and even more proud of the person that she already is. Congratulations to our most improved player, Monica Mina. Also, thank you, Monica Mina's mom, for all the pictures. This award is going to go to somebody who has always stepped into leadership silently in her recent years, and as a senior, I have challenged her to be bold every day. I remember talking with her in the summertime, and most of her teammates might not know this, but she came up to me worried, unsure. That was the way about it. She came up to me worried, unsure if this year was going to be good, or if we were even going to go far because of the people that graduated. There was doubt, there was uncertainty, but there was also a spark. I promised we would be just what we needed to be this year, and from that moment forward, we made an agreement. No more questioning who we are, no more doubting what we can do. We would just work hard and trust the process. The biggest thing she learned this year was to believe in herself, to fight for what matters, to lead with passion and humility. As an adult who happens to be a teacher, you do not see a lot of 18-year-olds who can successfully take that on as a head captain and for that role, but she did. She was dedicated to the growth of her teammates. She guided, motivated, supported, and demanded excellence. She may have been the one person to make a serious practice unserious, but it was all for the cause. On the court, she impacted every rotation. There were very few games she didn't play because the girls needed her as the glue on the court. With over 500 digs, nearly 400 kills, and recognition as a Gateway All-Conference athlete, there is no denying her dominance. But what sets her apart even more is her humility. She may never voice it, but she always had the other person in mind. So today we honor somebody who has showcased greatness in every mental and physical aspect of the game. Someone who has helped lead us to this historic season. Our Most Valuable Player award goes to Trinity Pearson.
All right, coaches, if you can go ahead and go on down, and parents, if you will stand up and get your